Alright guys, welcome back to 1upAcquired. I am your host, Number 1 Midget, here with the first part of Assassin's Creed. I'm going to make sure my settings are all set up correctly, and then we will get into this. So I usually do pretty well on these things from the start. Environmental quality, we'll just keep it... No, I'm going to keep that at high. I'll keep that high. Let's just see what this does. Alright guys, so I went through the beginning on this file just to see how my frames would be on high settings. So now it's on very high. Let's see how this works. This will be 1upAcquired. Actually, you know what we'll do? There we go.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does.
I guess nothing's gonna happen then.
They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
I always love the intros to these games. I just think they're cool. So, I tried to not talk through that one. So, most of the time, since the beginning of each Assassin's Creed, I've 100%ed each game. So, like, in the Ezio games, in number 2, I found all the feathers. In number 1, I found all the Templars and the flags. I mean, I took my time playing those games. This Let's Play, I probably won't be 100%ing unless you guys want me to. I'll try it. But, I mean, I just I don't feel the need to. If, you know, you guys, most people don't like to watch that. If you guys want to see that, sure. I usually do pretty well at these games at the start, so if I speed through it, tell me to slow down or tell me to just wander, because these types of games aren't hard for me. And the you know, combat in this game is, if you guys have played it, is pretty basic. And wow, looks awesome. I haven't played it at all. I just played through this part just to see how my frames would be. So that's pretty much it. So I just know up to, well, I'll tell you. Tell you when we get there. No hope. Is it just me, or does Desmond look like a little different in this game? It's probably just me. He probably looks the same exact way he looked in all the other ones, except for all the other ones I played on Xbox, so...
Everyone's considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Yeah, so I played 1 through Revelations, because Ubisoft doesn't know how to count. 1 through Revelations on the Xbox, so it might be just because, you know, he looks like that in those games. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the cut. Yeah, when it was funny when I first played this, I was just sitting here like trying to jump on this. I was like, because I thought it was one of those jumping things. Turns out no.
I think we're here.
He looks different to me. I don't know why. Yeah, I when it got to that part, I went down. But yeah, I was like wandering around here like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Yeah, but so once it opened the door, I was like, oh, I'm smart. I lost my glow stick. Pick up your glow stick. Desmond, pick up. Desmond. Dude, pick up the glow stick. Okay, we'll kick it down with us. I do like the fact that it has physics. That is kind of cool. There's a plus for the game. I love these games. There's only one reason I'm recording this, and that's just because I want you guys to see my reaction to the game. I absolutely love these games. I think the first one was revolutionary. I mean, like, I played the Tomb Raider series before, and it was kind of cool because, you know, you kind of had that like light climbing. You get to do a little bit of climbing, and then this comes along, and then you're like, oh my god. But you know, it's kind of nice to see this on a PC. I don't know how well I'll do on a PC, so if I don't do as well as I just said I might, just bear with me, okay? So, yeah. This is as far as I got. I quit after this part. Because I didn't want to get too far into the game and then know too much. We're in Tron now. I'm gonna go de-res some people. Oh my god, I see the Triforce. I see 3 Triforces. Slow motion.
You must find the key.
Donde estás, Esquio?
Son?
Sir.
Where,
Here we go again.
where am I? Donde Donde tú estás? Donde yo estás?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Son,
Yeah. Come at me, bro.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where
That's
it
how
is,
you
though.
sprint.
Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
This loads a
Okay,
lot
Desmond,
quicker than the
while
Xbox
you were,
version.
visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major
There's like
issues.
my reflection on the little tiles. That is awesome.
All right. What do you need
That
me
is
to do?
really cool. Okay.
Walk to the
Holy
front.
crap. I thought it was going to be shift. Maybe shift to something else.
Okay, Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects.
Climbing isn't hard in this game. My little sister could do it. Ooh, I do like how it climbs in this game, though. So I was getting in an argument with someone the other day about Ubisoft.
Run your way through this little obstacle course.
He said that Ubisoft does not make good games. He says that their games are, like, terrible. He said the only good game they ever released was Assassin's Creed. And I told
That's a
him...
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
like a boss. But I told him that I loved the whatchamacallit, the Splinter Cell games. As if you guys watched my first part of Dishonored, you know. And I was like, told him that that the new one looked just like a modern day.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.